Hey you guys, welcome back to Alleyways, or if it's your first time here, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and if you haven't already, please join the Alleyways family. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, give this video a big thumbs up, and turn on post notifications, not only so you know when I have new content, but also so I can include you in my subscriber shout out. This is my way of thanking you guys, my way of getting to know you guys. Each and every one of you is so special to me. I love you, and I just want to thank you. I'm going to be shouting out some subscribers at the end of today's video, so make sure you stay tuned in case that's you. For today's video, we are continuing our Disney Cruise Line Basics series, and today we are going to talk about everything you need to know about the pool deck and water activities on board the Disney Dream. Now, I'm starting with the Dream because this is the ship I'm most familiar with, but if you want this kind of video for one of the other ships, let me know in the comments down below and we will make that happen. Now, let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and jump right into everything you need to know, pack, and what you can leave at home to enjoy your time by the pool. So let's kick things off with an area designated for the smallest members of our parties, and that is Nemos Reef. Now, this is a 1,500 square foot enclosure adjacent to the Mickey pool. It's enclosed with glass, it's a soft surface, and it is under a pavilion, so it's going to be shaded from the sun, which is great. You know, you don't want to have to worry about the little ones being out in the sun. That can get very intense sometimes. It is absolutely incredible. You guys, the theming for Nemos Reef is adorable. So it features a lot of our favorite characters from Finding Nemo. You're gonna love seeing them. Your little ones are too. And there's tons of fun features. There's a slide, there's pop jets, bubblers, fountains, so plenty to keep them entertained. This is for children specifically under the age of 8. It's really great that they have their own areas because some of the littlest ones aren't allowed in the area that we're going to discuss next. Okay, next up, let's talk about the Mickey pool. Now, this is right next to Nemos Reef that we were just talking about. It is going to be located on deck 11, midship. You're gonna know it when you see it. It has an incredible one-story yellow twisty slide that is hoisted up on a Mickey hand. It is so iconic. Your kids are going to go crazy for it. Now, at the outset, I should say, in order to get in any pool or spa on board, it is a requirement that a child has to be toilet trained. So if you've got young ones that are still in swim diapers, they are going to have to hang at Nemos Reef. But your children who are potty trained are going to love Mickey's pool. They're going to want to get on this slide nonstop. So who can get on the Mickey slide? It is available to children between the ages of 4 and 14. There is a height requirement. A child has to be between 38 and 64 inches to ride. It's one story. It is really, really fun. I went on a similar slide on the Wonder when I was younger, and it was like the best part of my vacation. My siblings and I rode it again and again. I have such great memories with that, and I know your kids are going to love it. Meredith said it's better than the Aqua Duck, but that's because she's a scaredy baby. Okay, now let's move on to the next pool. Okay guys, next up we have a big one, probably the biggest one, and that is the Donald pool. Again, this is going to be available to any guests who are potty trained. And the reason I think the Donald pool is so important is because it is so central. We're going to talk about everything that it's close to and everything that it offers. So, I believe that the Donald pool is a bit deeper than the Mickey pool. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below, but I typically see kids that are a bit older in this area, but this is a great area for the entire family to hang out for a number of reasons. Number one, Donald's pool actually features a retractable deck that extends out over the water for various activities during the day. So there's going to be some times where you're not able to get in the water, but cast members are going to come out, they're going to roll the deck out, and they're going to have incredible games, activities, things that the entire family can get involved in. If you are right there, it's a great place. You're going to have a front row seat to the action. Also, right above Donald's pool is funnel vision. Funnel vision is an essential part of Disney cruising. This is a 14 by 24 foot screen that is out by the pool decks that plays Disney movies, plays trivia, plays really fun TV shows all throughout the day. It is something that is just so magical. I just have so many great memories of sitting out either by Donald's pool or up on deck 12 overlooking Donald's pool, watching movies on Funnel Vision, playing trivia, literally being out in the middle of the ocean having the most magical memories. And there's another thing that's really close to Donald's Pool that plays into these memories, and that is all of the good quick service. So down on deck 11, you're going to have ice cream treats, Frozone's treats, and Flo's Cafe. So this is where you can get unlimited soft serve and then incredible quick service. So in Flo's Cafe, you're going to have tons of incredible food options. You're going to have Luigi's Pizza, you're going to have Tomater's Grill, and you're going to have Fillmore's Favorites. So you can get pizza, burgers, chicken tenders, bratwurst, hot dogs, hamburgers, wraps, salads, paninis, grilled sandwiches, fresh fruit. The food there is so delicious. It is one of the things that I miss the most about sailing with Disney. Now, if you guys want to know what all is going on and when, if you want to know what's playing on Funnel Vision, when Flo's is going to be open, when soft serve is going to be open, don't forget that you can consult either your paper navigator that you can pick up from guest services or the Disney Cruise Line app. This is going to give you pretty much a minute by minute update of all that's going on during the day and is really going to help you plan where you need to be and when. But Donald's Pool is something that you don't want to miss. You have to experience it while you're on board. Like I said, it really is a central hub of families and fun at the pool deck. If you are somebody who loves spending time in a whirlpool spa or hot tub, but you want to be in the family area, don't worry, there is a family spa on deck 11 midship as well. It is going to be underneath deck 12. You're going to see it. It's over on the side of the ship. It is a wonderful area for your family to relax together, and that is going to be available to you even if you can't be in the adult only area. Make sure to check it out while you're there. Okay, so what if you're a family that's looking for a family area that you can enjoy that isn't necessarily as busy and active as the Donald and Mickey pool area? You don't want all the activities and noise and Funnel Vision. Don't worry, there is an area where you all can be together that's more private and secluded, and it's Puddle. Make sure that you go up to deck 12 in the forward. This is the deck above Quiet Cove adults only area. There you're going to find a really fun and small wading pool with a really cute little Donald waterfall. It's a great area for kids to wade in, parents put their feet in, and it's going to be much more quiet, much more peaceful, much more secluded if you're looking for that kind of experience. Now let's get into some of the areas that are specially set aside just for our adults, starting with Quiet Cove. This area is reserved for guests 18 and up, and it is on deck 11 forward. So you're going to walk past Flo's or ice cream, and you're going to pass through a barrier wall and enter into a very quiet and serene atmosphere. This is a pool that features a whirlpool section, a mister section, its own bar, and Cove Cafe. This is a coffee shop that features coffee that's going to be an additional charge, but also some delicious free desserts. There are 2 spas in Quiet Cove that are reserved for adults only that feature an incredibly thrilling clear floor that you can look down through the side of the ship all the way to the ocean below. You don't want to miss Quiet Cove. It is so peaceful, so tranquil. They've got incredible sofas, loungers, and pool chairs. It's very quiet, very peaceful, and it is one of the reasons why I choose to sail with Disney Cruise Line. A lot of people, when they ask why you sail with Disney, they have some kind of scene in mind from like a wild kid's birthday party, and they think that everywhere on the ship is going to be like that. And I don't think people know that there are areas like Quiet Cove that are available that are very peaceful and quiet, that are oftentimes not very crowded because everybody's sailing with families and wants to be in family areas. Quiet Cove is incredible. If it gets below 75 out, the pool is heated. It is fresh water. Cove Cafe is amazing. The desserts are delicious. A lot of people don't know that they're free, so make sure to stop in there and check those out. And there's a bar there that's really convenient and never too crowded. You cannot miss Quiet Cove. However, if Quiet Cove isn't your speed, not to worry, there is another option. Let's say you're looking for something even more peaceful, less crowded, and more tranquil than Quiet Cove, which is already very peaceful. I'm going to suggest that you head to Satellite Falls. To get to Satellite Falls, you're going to go to deck 13 and further forward even than Quiet Cove. This is an incredible wading area for adults. There's a wading pool and rain curtain that's actually built into one of the ship's satellites. It's surrounded by a crescent-shaped shaded lounging area with incredibly comfortable loungers, and this is one of my favorite places to be. They play beautiful music, you have vista views off the front of the ship, you've got shade if you want it, you have sun if you want it, and you have access to a really nice, refreshing kind of little dip pool. I love Satellite Falls. This is where I spend the most of my vacation. I never feel like it's too crowded. It never gets loud. It's so, so peaceful. And I so hope that we have Satellite Falls on the Wish as well. If you're like me and you're looking for a very relaxing, restful place on board, Satellite Falls is going to be for you. And last but certainly not least, we of course have to discuss one of Disney Cruise Line's premier attractions, the Aqua Duck. You heard that right, Aqua Duck. This is an incredible water coaster, so a hybrid of a water slide and a roller coaster dreamed up by Disney's Imagineers, and legend has it built by Donald Duck and his nephews. The Aqua Duck is absolutely incredible. So like I said, this is a water coaster. You're going to have to enter the line for the Aqua Duck on deck 12 midship, right above Nemos Reef. You're going to walk up the stairs into the funnel or smokestack. The staircase is actually going to take you to what is technically deck 16. Once you're up there, you're going to enter the ride from the smokestack. You're going to slide out 12 feet over the side of the deck, 120 feet above the ocean below, and then you're going to drop into a 765-foot long slide that takes you through both of the ship's funnels and ends with a lazy river. You're going to be on stilts that are 42 feet high above the deck. This is something you are not going to want to miss. But who all can go on the Aqua Duck? You must be 42 inches or taller to ride. A single rider has to be 54 inches or above, and children under 7 who are above 42 inches do have to be accompanied on the ride by somebody who is 14 years of age or older. So, of course, you're going to ride in an inflatable. There are the restrictions for who can ride as a single rider. It is so fun to partner up with somebody from your family for this unforgettable experience. This is truly one of the highlights of my vacation. Every vacation, it's something that you're not going to want to miss. Make sure that you do leave any personal items in the secure cubbies down by the entrance. Things like sunglasses, snorkel equipment, any kind of lanyard that you might be wearing or hats, those do need to be left in the cubbies. They will fly off. If you want to document your experience on the Aqua Duck like me, Disney Cruise Line is going to require that your GoPro or a camera is affixed to your body. So you have to have either a head, body, or wrist mount in order to document the experience. Don't miss it. It is so much fun. It's absolutely incredible. I love spending time by the pool deck on Disney Cruise Line. I love participating in all the activities and watching funnel vision. It truly is, to me, one of the most magical parts of the vacation, and I know you're going to love it too. I hope all this information was helpful to you. Please, if you have any questions or corrections or suggestions, let me know. Now let's go into some things that I think you're going to need to pack no matter where you choose to spend your time. Okay, so let's go over some things that I think everybody needs to make sure that they pack in order to enjoy their time by any of the pool areas on board. So no matter if you're enjoying the family area, the adult only area, I have sailed with Disney enough times to be a Platinum Castaway member, and these are things that I think everybody needs to make sure to pack in their suitcase, to bring in their pool bag, to be able to best enjoy the experience by the pool. The first thing I'm going to suggest is you need an incredibly sturdy, supportive pair of either sandals or water shoes. The reason why is the Disney Cruise Line deck is beautiful, but it gets extremely hot. I have burnt my feet going from one pool to the other. It can be really painful, and I really want to suggest that you guys do sandals or water shoes because even flip-flops sometimes don't hold up well with the heat of the deck. Make sure that every single member of your family has a great pair and maybe even a backup in case something happens to the first pair. The second thing I want to suggest that you bring is either a refillable mug or a nalgene. And now Disney Cruise Line does have this incredible perk, and that is unlimited soft drinks. They have amazing beverage stations with great products, and you can get as many as you want during the day, which is huge because you don't get that on other cruise lines. I'm going to suggest that you bring a refillable bottle because the cups that they give you are a bit smaller, and if you're in some of the adult areas, it is a long walk to the beverage station, especially on the Dream. This is kind of a design flaw I see with the Dream that they corrected in the Fantasy. They added more beverage stations, but if you're sailing on the Dream and you're like me and you're going to spend time on Satellite Falls, sometimes it can take 10 minutes to get down to the beverage station. But if you pack a refillable bottle, you're going to have enough to last you pretty much the entire day. So I always suggest everyone brings that. The third thing I want to suggest that you bring is great sunscreen packed in a pencil case. Now, I use a pencil case that I buy at Dollar Tree. It's cheap, but it really protects the bottles, prevents them from exploding in your suitcase. And the reason you want to bring your sunscreen is because it is very expensive on board. If you do have an accident and you forget it, there are plenty of places to buy it on board, but I'm hoping that you're watching this and making a packing list and you can just do that and remember it because it will be easy. Now, something that you're not going to need is a beach towel. Please do not pack one. Disney Cruise Line has amazing beach towels. You can get as many as you want during the day. They're going to be fresh every day. You just pick one up at the towel station. You drop it off when you're done with it. You don't have to worry about taking it back to your room, drying it, cleaning it, anything like that. Something that I do see people pack are little clamps that you can put on your chair to keep your towel in place. There is an incredible breeze during the day, but some people do have their towel blow away, so if you're somebody that has those towel clamps, remember to pack them to enjoy that area. I'm also going to suggest you have a great hat to protect your scalp and your face, a great pair of sunglasses, and of course a really great SPF chapstick. I think with all of these things, that's going to be everything that you need to enjoy the pool deck. Okay, you guys, that is it for today's video. I hope this information was helpful to you. As always, if you have any questions about today's video, please leave them in the comment section down below. I'm always checking and answering comments and interacting with you guys. And I want to give a special thank you to Dr. Matthew Tate. You have been watching a lot of my videos recently and commenting and attending premieres, and you've just been so incredibly sweet to me, and you've had the nicest things to say, and I just want to tell you thank you. That is so kind of you and means so much to me. I love you guys all so much. I appreciate you, and I can't wait to see you next time right here on Alleyways. Bye!